Summerland 2980 bunkhouse here at HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. And as we go through this, people who have been familiar with the Keystone family for a while are going to say, wait a minute, that's just the old Springdale 298. And in fact, you are correct. What they found is that the people who liked this floor plan, they were looking for a more simple camping experience and a less highly equipped RVing experience, if that makes sense. So they said, okay, we've got a great model. Let's just move it to the other member of the family, because the Summerland we're looking at is just the, you know, the simple member of the Springdale family. That's why it still carries the Springdale badge up front. It's just the Summerland series. If at any point you like what you see, you'd like to see about price tags or what we have in stock, or you want to see things like the interior decor of the one that we have in stock, I leave you guys a link down in the video description. You're one click away from all that handy stuff. If you're on YouTube anyway, right down here it's going to say that, you know, check for price and availability. Click that, it'll whisk you away right to these things. So this is a good camper. This is a brand I personally have a ton of respect for. One of the biggest questions people have is this a good one? You know, they don't know exactly how to ask, but they're trying to ask, is this, you know, a well-built trailer? And to that question, I have an amazing answer, and that is, last year, this was the only conventionally constructed trailer, meaning aluminum skin, wood frame, that won the DSI Quality Award. The only one. We carry different brands of trailers here, but if you're looking for the highest quality thing in its class, I guess I can very clearly conscience say this family, the Springdale and Summerland family, are the highest quality conventionally built campers on the market. And I'm not inclined to disagree, because our own service records show that. We almost never work on anything that says Springdale on the side. Generally speaking, our Keystones are very low return rates, but these are exceptionally low. And they have done so many little things to accomplish that. And that's what I want to focus on in this video. Because you're going to look at this camper and go, boring. I've seen this trailer before from so many people. Let's look at the details though, because the devil's in the details. This is what I call a simple series camper. But they spent smart money on it. So what does that mean? That means like a power awning with LED lighting, power tongue jack, power stabilizers, enclosed forced air heated underbelly with a 30,000 BTU furnace. If you're lucky in this class, you might get a 25,000 BTU furnace. More commonly, you see 20,000 BTUs. This has a fifth wheel furnace with enclosed forced air heated underbelly and all the power package stuff I already told you about in a simple series. It's very impressive. Now, the things they've done to make sure it stays in high quality condition, that's what to me is even more impressive. And it starts, I mean, just from the bottom up. If you're looking at most slide outs, you're going to look at this and go, wow, I've seen this 100 times. Bring your fingernail right down under this piece of trim. And on a, it's not even Springdale, it's Keystone. You can feel a groove. Why does that matter? If it's raining or you're washing it and water's washing down this, water will hit this point. When water reaches an inversion, without help, it stops. It will bead up and drip. It won't wick into your subfloor. That stuff is awesome. If you start peeling back the seals, you'll see that this basic series trailer has double seals. And if you peel that back, I can't even get my fingers in there because it's so tight. There is an aluminum C-channel rain gutter. Somehow, if water makes it through two seals, it hits that channel and wicks down. It doesn't go into the RV. You notice that the windows are tinted. You notice that they at least have windows on the sides of the slide out. You probably can't see that with the shading here. There you go. You can save a ton of money in this class by not having tinted windows and not having side windows. And these open jowlessy style, meaning they tilt open. That's cool, because that means that these are rainy day windows. There's a lot of stuff we just talked about that isn't normally found in travel trailers. Now, if we start looking up here, like these are, I don't know, 18-inch tall aluminum bands. This is normal in the business. This crimped aluminum is normal. But when you get up near the top, you see these twin 6-inch bands up there? They do that And they make those extra thick, by the way. The whole skin on this is extra thick, especially those bands, so that when the sun starts beating on this trailer and you have the potential for heat expansion, these two little panels don't want to expand as much as this. That is important because these panels meet your roof line. That is the most critical seam for leak prevention in this entire camper. And they've done something right here to greatly reduce stress on it. It's a huge factor on these things. Now, something I like about this floor plan is that it actually has a double pass-through storage, because this goes all the way under the rear bunks. They didn't waste any of this. This has so much outside storage. This and the 2960, the other rear bunkhouse Summerland that we generally also carry here, they both do that. The real big difference is the 2960 has 2 big bunks in the back and an outside storage garage. This has 4 bunks in the back for individual sleeping spaces and no storage garage. Now, real quick, I want to point something out, because this is going to screw people up, and I want to proactively avoid awkward moments at our dealership. The one thing I really don't like is when we've already shook hands, you already signed the bottom line, and then you go, wait a minute, where is this piece or that piece? And come to find out, the camper doesn't include that, and for some reason we had a miscommunication. I like to proactively avoid that stuff. That's why I put these videos together. You're going to look at this. You're going to look at the fact that there's a propane hookup right there, and you're going to go, sweet, this thing even includes a grill. And the answer is no, it does not. It is ready for a grill. They're the only ones I've ever seen do this, and that's why I'm making such a point of pointing this out. It's very unusual that this is ready for a grill. It just does not include the grill. If you need the grill, we have them in our shop. We can do that all day long, but it actually does not include one from the factory level. It's a little odd they did it that way, but it's fine. Outside shower on the door side, which is not common, but it is, I tell you, as a person who goes camping, that is extremely handy. Like, my daughter loves the bubble machine, the little thing that has a spinner and just blows bubbles, and she chases them like crazy and giggles till she just passes out from exhaustion. But now I got a big soapy mess all over the place. Well, that would be so handy to clean that up. Now, this awning, this is a Solera awning. It is the only component modular awning on the market, meaning you can replace any one thing in a sectional manner. You don't have to buy a whole replacement kit. The other thing I like about it is it's an easy tilt. When the awning comes out, you can literally take 2 fingers and it goes, and it sits right there. I don't know if it'll make that sound or not, but if you leave it down and you roll the awning up, it flattens itself back out. You can leave it down, cranked down, and it doesn't hurt it. It's so cool that way. And another little attention to detail thing. The speakers. Notice how they're really sticking out from the side of the trailer. Seems odd. Most people are expecting them to be flush mounted. They do this for a very specific purpose. They have to run a wire through that aluminum panel, but they had to do nothing but a little quick zip in and out with a drill to make that happen. If they put the whole speaker flush mount, they'd have to drill a 4-inch hole in the wall. And now that's a bigger potential for leaks and failures and all kinds of stuff. You just don't encounter that here. Simple trailers often only have double entry steps. They didn't cut that corner here. You know, they didn't cut corners anywhere. Entry door is strutted. So you saw how it kind of glided open. It's not going to slam against the side of the trailer when the wind or the kids go flinging it. Now, I talked about, the construction methods on this. This has a seamless floor. This has a Dynaspan floor. This is built with the exact same construction methodology and the exact same floor decking as Cougar and Montana fifth wheels, which also won that DSI Quality Award last year. Keystone winning a bunch of those. Again, it's seamless. It's actually 50% stronger than plywood. It's not a lightweight material, but this is not a weight-sensitive product. If you're looking for something like this and weight sensitivity is a concern, you should be looking at a Keystone Passport. Not a coincidence. We happen to carry that here too. We've literally got the 4 best-selling Keystone things on our lot here. So anyway, this is called, I want to mention real quick, the Kona decor, which is Hawaiian. It means lady. So mahalo. Hello, lady. If you like everything in this except this, you know, fabric pattern, chances are I got a different one in stock, like Pebble or Sea Mist or whatever they call them. They all have these cute names. But frankly, guys, would you like brown or browner? Or if a designer is going crazy, you might get a gray. Wow! My point is, they're all neutral. So we talked about the floor. Let's look up real quick. Central air. There's central heat through the floors with that bigger furnace I already told you about. All LED lighting, too. Although this is a very price-sensitive trailer, because this is among the most aggressively priced trailers out there, it is extremely well constructed and very well appointed where it matters. Name the things you're going to use every time you go camping. Tongue jack, stabilizers, awning, air, lights. Isn't it funny? Those are the things that they spent good money on in this camper. Now, things that you may use, but not everyone does, TV, stuff like that, you won't find those in here. This is the stuff you're guaranteed to use, they spent good money on. The stuff that, I don't know, maybe we'll get to it, they didn't. You know, if you like everything in this camper except you need to have a TV in it, chances are you probably got an extra one at home, or give me a call. If the only thing you dislike about this trailer is it doesn't have a TV, I bet you money we'll find a way to put a TV in it. Give us a chance is my point. So, the sofa here is very cool. This is a normal, just jackknife bifold sleeper sofa, but they gave it a very nice, almost theater sort of feel with this middle fold-down sectional armrest. Handy little spot to keep a drink on hand, too, whether it's iced tea or, you know, Long Island variety, whatever the case may be. Now, I talked about how they fight heat expansion and contraction. Their entire system of cabinetry is designed to help prevent heat expansion and contraction problems, too. But it's something that you can't see, and it's something that's really even hard for me to show you. You have to see the trailer in person to really grasp what I'm about to tell you here. Basically, if you look at this, it's kind of mortise and tenon together. Well, what they do here is this interior panel insert is purposely cut millimeters small, slightly too small for this, and then they have Teflon glides all the way around it. As this cabinetry gets hot and cold, this panel can sort of shift almost like a tectonic plate on the surface of our planet without splitting and busting the cabinetry. So many little quality, detail, unseen things go into this trailer. Like I said, if you're looking for the highest quality simple camper out there, again, statistically, I have no problem saying this is it. There's other great campers. Don't get me wrong. There's other nice trailers out there. Even some of the ones we don't carry are okay, guys. You know, I'm not the type of person that's going to say, oh, no. We only carry the good ones. Whatever. There's other good trailers out there. And nothing is perfect. But these guys are better on average than anyone else that I've seen. We'll come back to the kitchen in a minute. Even the nicer antenna like they're using in their fifth wheels at Keystone. This antenna you never have to raise or lower, the King Jack antenna. It's all high def and it gets wider range. All you have to do is turn it where you want it and then rescan channels. It's great. Bathroom, simple but effective. And really, what are you buying the trailer for? Right, you're not buying it to sit in the bathroom and read a book. You know, this is the kind of the silly stuff that I like to point out, guys. You look at this, and it's actually got a medicine cabinet. Is it a fancy one? No. At these dollars and cents, you almost always get just a mirror glued to the wall, though. And that's okay. But isn't this a little bit nicer? It doesn't have to be fancy. You can still put some bottles of pills or a shaver in there, some toothbrushes. It doesn't have to be fancy to work well. But it's better than just a mirror glued to the wall. That's my point. Like a foot flush stool. The surround paneling in the shower. The curved shower track, so you got some extra elbow room. So many little important details. Like this stuff. Look at this. Interior walls in anything Springdale. Generally anything Keystone. They're 3 inches thick. They're much, much thicker than the common trailers you find in the business. A lot of things are. I've seen 1 inch to 1.5 inches. What I call matchstick wall panels. This whole wall, I mean, there's a real stud right there. The wall doesn't move. Notice this door. I can't pull on the handle and pop the door open. When you're shopping around in inexpensive product segment, guys, do that. Go to a dealership and like grab the bunkhouse door handle or bathroom door handle and yank a couple times. If you could pop it open, that means that this thing is not structurally sound because it's already twisted and out of square. Even though this trailer's not level, not on level ground, we don't have stabilizers down, it's still holding square. Such a key feature, such a thing you have to understand, and not everyone gets into like the nuts and the bolts of it like that, but it's important to understand those differences. Upper bunks are 300-pound rated in here. There's a few brands that will match that. Nobody exceeds it, so I guess they're tied for best in class in that. Great rear closet storage, big windows, and they put a couple lights in key places like back there for good lighting. And remember, there's full storage underneath that step and these bunks. It's great. Turning around, give you just a quick peek here. You've already kind of seen the Super Slide from the other way. That sun is not being my camera friend right now. The front wall, what I like about this is it gives a very private experience for the front bedroom, and you've got a very private, secluded rear bunkhouse already. This stereo, it's AM, FM, and Bluetooth enabled. Not a DVD-CD player, but that Bluetooth feature, one cool thing about that is that it is app enabled. There is a free app you can download. It's called like LCI Controls or My LCI or something like that, one of those, that you can turn your phone into a Bluetooth wireless remote control for this thing. So if you want entertainment, you got it off your phone. No big deal. By the way, you guys want to see something cool? There's a little $40 cable you can get from Amazon that you can plug in the bottom of like any smartphone. Mine happens to be an iPhone, but it works for Androids too. That you can plug your phone into your TV. You can Bluetooth your phone to that thing, and you can literally stream videos and entertainment like YouTube and stuff from your phone into your TV and your stereo into your camper. You don't have to have a big fancy entertainment system to have big fancy entertainment. Right by the entry door, they have coat hooks, a shoe rack, a place to sit down and put your boots on, a timeout seat for the kids, or maybe, you know, Dad when I... yeah, never mind. Anyway. So, the one thing, I've heard some people criticize this, the Summerland family here, and some of the spring doors go, well, it's only got one drawer in the kitchen. Oh, no. No, my friends. We only have one normal drawer in the kitchen. We have multiple kitchen drawers, several of which are just too big to put on the front side of the countertop. They have excellent storage in here, and even additional storage that goes right here, which is begging for a wastebasket, although you could just as easily put one over here as well. Big, what they call farmhouse sink, I guess is the name that's being applied to this. Single giant basin sink. Some people prefer a split, some people like this. That's why I carry different campers. One's not better than the other, they're different. But notice, we've got a big high-rise sprayer faucet. Basic campers, you're lucky to get one or the other, and this has both. Right here in the kitchen, we've got appliance outlets next to your stovetop. We've got a partial stainless package. Looks great. I mean, it looks really good. Now, the overhead cabinets in this are very generous, and the easiest way to see that, actually, is what I call the dinner plate test. Take out the microwave tray. We all know it's about the size of a dinner plate. Toss it up there, and look at how big this is by comparison. Now, oh, perfect example. They set me up here. I couldn't have planned this if I tried. This is a number 2 spruce. These little corner gusset pieces of wood. Why does that matter? Why do you care? Number 2 spruce, whatever. Here's why it matters. It's the second best grade of wood you build with. You see how that screw is a little more to that side than over here? That means that with normal cabinet construction, there's a chance that when this trailer goes down the road, because this is a rolling earthquake, it could split and the cabinet would start to get a little bit loose and start wiggling. It would stress everything else. But a number 2 spruce has a horizontal and vertical interlocking grain. It's just stronger. I'm not worried about that splitting. It's just not gonna happen. Front bedroom up here. Simple, but like the bathroom. It's simply effective. This is here to serve a purpose. This is not here to be a luxury getaway during the day. I'm going to spend 4 hours in the bedroom thing. This is here to you know, pull a curtain, take a nap, go to bed, whatever. But you do still have outlets right up by the headboard, so that if you do have your breathing machines or phone chargers at night, those are perfect. You got some really generously sized cabinets on both sides. You even have the handy little Keystone laundry chute they put in almost everything. Leave a wastebasket down there. Toss all your dirty clothes in it, which, by the way, that is tricky. When you're camping, it is hard to find a place to put dirty clothes. Having that basket right there is handy. Now, what's cool is the basket is just sort of up here out of the way. When you get home, you grab the basket, you go inside, you do your laundry, and you don't worry about anything else. That's what's nice. They just really understand the camping experience. Springdale is literally one of Keystone's original names. And here it is today. You hear all about the Cougars and the Montana fifth wheels, and don't get me wrong, we sell them because they're awesome. But if you add up Cougar and Montana, they still don't equal the numbers from Springdale. This is the #1 Keystone thing on the market, and again, they're winning quality awards with it. So not only is it high volume, it's high quality. That's impressive, you know? Quality used to mean something in this business. It used to mean I don't bring it back for service. And people are mistaking quality for features nowadays, and that's a dangerous mistake. You can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. Consider that. So, this one might work for you. Give us a call. I don't care where you live. All I ask is the opportunity to earn your business. We do hitching, pieces, parts, financing, trades, accessories, RV delivery, truck and trailer package deals, everything. Don't care what it is. We do it. Whatever we need to do to put this deal together, we will do it. Give us a call. 800-256-5196. HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.